honestly reminds me of a quote that was said to me during a trauma healing workshop seminar thing. It was like a weekend long thing that I went to. And it was, what happened to you was not your fault, but it's now your responsibility. And that, I take that to mean, just kind of what it says, that you didn't ask for the trauma that happened in your life or that you experienced. However, it is now your responsibility to work on yourself in a way so like that your trauma doesn't overcome you. Like it doesn't become you. That you're able to live a life of happiness. And it sucks to face that. Like that's something that I had to face myself, that, it's really easy to just say it's unfair and then expect the world to change. So like that I don't have to deal with the pain of the trauma that I never even asked for. Like I get that. I promise you I do. It's just, in order to live a happy life, a fulfilled life, like I mentioned before, you have to put in the effort. And again, it feels so unfair to have to put in that extra effort because, again, the trauma that happened was completely out of your control. But what is in your control is taking your life back and to become your better self. But you're not going to do that if you're constantly expecting the world to keep you from facing triggers. Like, I get that it's hard. I really do. But as unfair as it may be, a part of being in the society is facing things that you are uncomfortable with. Like, the world can't just completely change for each and every individual and the things that they experience. Like, it just can't work that way. Like, just because your life was hard the first half doesn't mean the second half is going to be super easy. And it's really important, I think, to stay away from this thinking and to stay away from victim mentality, because it's a slippery slope to then thinking people who have easy lives don't deserve their easy lives, or like people who haven't experienced trauma in any way. Like, it can really be a breeding ground for feeling envy towards them in a very dangerous capacity. Like, it could really lead to the thinking of, you know what, I hope this negative thing happens to you, just because those people don't understand your struggle. People who don't experience trauma will never fully understand the struggles of people who have experienced trauma. That's just a fact of life, but that doesn't mean they should be demonized in any way just because they don't fully understand. Yes, it should be encouraged that they show sympathy towards what they don't understand. I fully support that. But again, living in the space where victim mentality is encouraged, I feel like leads into a slippery slope of silencing those people who haven't experienced trauma.